wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. When you feel better, you feel more like you. And when you move better, there's so much you can do. Be who you were meant to be. Peaceful warriors, wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. Peaceful warrior.
All right, good morning, everybody. It is Monday, the 12th of July, and I hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm Scott Roberts. My wife and I own Peaceful Warriors Wellness Center here in downtown St. Pete. We like to say that we help people feel better, move better, and be better through therapeutic massage, corrective exercise, stretching, reflexology, and many other modalities that we offer here. Thanks for joining me this morning. Please like, comment, and share the post later so that other people can see it and benefit from it. And let's work on increasing your range of motion, improving your quality of life, reducing pain and discomfort, and preventing injuries. All potential benefits of stretching regularly. Grab yourself a rope, a strap, a belt, something that you can utilize to assist yourself in these stretches. Assisted stretching will go a long ways in helping you improve. So grab yourself something that you can use for that. Let's go ahead and reach up overhead. Reach for the sky. Imagine that there's something just out of reach that you really want, and reach a little further for it. Notice I'm up on my toes. All right, bring your heels down, feet a little bit more shoulder width apart. Let's go ahead and do a left hand side bend. We're only gonna hold these stretches for a couple seconds and then release it. Then repeat. All right, let's go to the right. Bring your arms down to shoulder height, and we're going to do some spine rotation. So you're going to just turn your upper body, chest, head, arms, all the way to the left. Reach as far as you can. And then all the way around to your right. Back and forth, nice and easy. Now I'm doing 5 reps of each of these stretches with you. If there's a stretch that feels really good or that you feel that you need more of, please do more of them later. It's perfectly good idea to do that. Reach up overhead with your right hand, the end of the strap in that hand. Let's reach down behind you with your left hand. And as that strap moves, we're going to reach down between your shoulder blades and use the strap to assist. All the way up, all the way back down. Let's reverse it. Bring that right hand down to the belt line. Strap goes over your left shoulder. Let's reach up between the shoulder blades from the bottom. Great. Bring that right elbow up to shoulder height. Bend it at 90 degrees. Now we're going to do some shoulder rotation. We're going to rotate your shoulder by leaving your elbow where it's at, and then you're going to reach back behind you. All right, let's do the same thing on the left side. Left hand up, reaching down. Left hand down to the belt line, strap over the right shoulder, reaching up from the bottom. Shoulder rotation, elbow up, reach back behind you. All right, take the strap around your neck and shoulder, let it hang there for a moment. Let's find yourself a spot on the wall. You want your arm to be at shoulder height. Place your palm flat on the wall with your wrist facing forward and your fingers pointing back behind you. Now we want to step forward and turn your chest away from the wall. It's going to open up the front of your chest and shoulder. Remember to breathe, it's very important. I always exhale as I go into the stretch. If there's something that we are not covering in these stretches, I choose these stretches. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. I choose these stretches because they are the most common areas of complaint that we see in our office in regards to shoulder pain, neck pain, lower back pain. If there's a certain joint or issue that you're having that you need more help with, please ask me. Better yet, call and schedule an appointment, 727-822-8866. Go online at www.peacefulwarriorswellness.com. All right. Head and neck rotation. Turn your head to the left as far as you can. Reach up with your hands. Gently assist yourself. While I'm actually doing the turning, I'm not even touching my head. I'm waiting until I get to the end of my range of motion and then adding just a little bit of extra pressure. Let's go to the right. Lateral flexion of the head and neck. You're going to bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. You reach up with your left hand, pull your head to the left using your neck. And when you get to the end of that range of motion, just a little bit of gentle pressure and weight of your hand will be plenty. Now to the right. All right, have a seat on the floor. All right, we're going to focus on the legs, which is going to help open up the hips and lower back. Take your strap. If you don't have the loops, go right around the ball of the middle of the strap. I'll give you 2 ends to hold on to, and that's how you'll work with your stretching, okay? Later on when we're going around the inside, both straps will go around the inside or both straps will go on the outside of the ankle. If you have one of these stretch out straps or something similar that you can cinch around the ball of your foot, then you'll just hold that over the ball of your foot like so. All right, so the first one we're going to do is we're going to open up the calf and we're going to lift our toes towards our face, okay? Flexing that foot upwards towards the body. Lie back flat on the back, leaving your legs straight, strapping your right hand, lifting your right leg towards the right shoulder. There's hand in the strap is just guiding and then assisting with that angle of movement. Good job. Let's go around the inside of the ankle, underneath the calf. It's going to rotate your toes in towards the middle of the body. Now we're going to lift the leg towards the nose instead of towards the shoulder. So slightly different angle. You also notice that I'm leaving my right arm straight so that I'm pulling up higher instead of pulling down towards my body. I'm assisting myself in the direction that I'm moving. Really focus on trying to keep that leg straight as best as you can. Just take the strap on the outside of the ankle, in between the legs. Strap moves over to your left hand, and now we're going to move the right leg towards the left shoulder. All right, leave the strap where it's at. We're going to do a series of stretches for the outside of the hip. These are called scissors stretches because we're going to scissor the right leg over the top of the left. So that's the first one, right above the height of the other leg. We're going to do 2 other angles here in just a moment. Make sure you're keeping your hips flat on the floor. Don't let them roll. Bring your right leg up to 45 degrees. Scissor it across. Now I'm going to bring that leg up to 90 degrees, or as close to 90 as you're able to get before you scissor across. Take the strap out from underneath that calf. Let's go all the way back around to the inside and under again. Now we're going to go with a upper groin stretch on the right side. So that right leg is going to split out to the right as far as you can, using your strap on the right side to help. Bend your left knee. Let's bring your right ankle and set that on top of that left knee. You can undo the strap for a moment. We'll run with it for a second. We're going to use it on the other side in just a minute. All right, shoes coming untied. Take your right hand on the inside of the right knee, bent at 90 degrees, left hand on the shin, and now we're going to rotate the hip. So you want to move your right foot closer to your left shoulder and gently assist yourself in that movement. Good morning. How are you today?
Good.
Doing. It looks like you got your hands full. You got it? All right. Every day. Take it easy. All right, now we're going to switch to the left side. So straps around the ball of the foot. Lift your foot towards your body. Lie back on your back, left leg towards the left shoulder. All right, take the strap around the inside of the ankle. Leg is moving towards the nose. Take the strap out. Let's go all the way around the outside of the ankle. Now we're going to move that left leg towards the right shoulder. stretch the outside of the left hip. Left leg rises just enough to scissor across the top of the right. All right, left leg up to 45 and across. Remember to keep those hips flat. Now we're going to go up to 90 degrees or 80 or wherever as close to 90 as you're able to get your leg. Great job. Let's bring that strap all the way around the leg, one full rotation, where the strap goes around the inside of your ankle and underneath your calf towards the outside of the hip. Lift that heel, spread that left leg out to the left as far as you can. Use that strap to help go a little bit further. Another key to remember as you do these stretches is you want to engage the muscle that creates that movement through the entire length of the stretch. So even when you get to the very end and you're trying to add a little bit of assistance with the strap, you're flexing that muscle, trying to move it just a little bit, okay? It's helping to train that mind-body connection. It also creates a stretch reflex, which is what we're trying to do anyway, okay? Bend your right knee, left ankle comes on top of that knee for a moment. You can set your strap aside. Left hand on the knee, right hand on the shin, at least 90 degrees. Rotating your hip to help move your left foot towards your right shoulder. All right, come on up to your knees. This is a really good stretch for the hip flexors. Highly recommend it, especially if you're spending a lot of time seated, whether you're driving, sitting at a desk, whatever it is that you're doing that's creating that seated posture. You want to help open up your hip flexors. So step forward with that right foot. You want a slight bend to the knee. You don't want it at 90 and you don't want it straight, okay? You're going to push your body forward using your hips, your glutes, squeezing and pushing. Make sure your head stays upright. Ease into as you push forward and then back out of the stretch. Switch sides, right knee down, left foot forward. morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
Very good. You got some nice form there.
Well, thanks. Comes with practice and repetition. Good morning, Dory. How are you? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at you. Huh? You gonna do some stretching with the daddy? You gonna do some stretching? Okay, go with the mama. All right, love you. There you go. Good girl. All right, so that's gonna conclude the stretching portion of what we're gonna do today. Hope you've enjoyed your stretching session with me. I'm gonna knock out 22 push-ups. 22 because 22 veterans commit suicide in our country every day. I think it's important to bring awareness to that, so that's my one of my ways of doing that, as well as supporting other organizations that help those soldiers, not even just soldiers, but all service members that are struggling with the sacrifices they've made in service to their country. All right, so please join me in doing 22 push-ups. If you need to do them on your knees instead of your toes, please do. If you need to break it up into smaller increments and do a few at a time, that's fine as well. Hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll see you again on Wednesday. Here we go. Ready? All right. Again, hope you have a great week. We'll see you again on Wednesday.